On the ice next, Yves Shalom and Matthew Gates. She's from Michigan, and he's from Great Britain. They represent a growing trend of half-foreign teams, which started in 1990 with Gorsia Sur. He defected from the Soviet Union and went on to win 2 U.S. titles with American partner Rene Roca. For more on that, let's go to Leslie Visser.
Thanks, Terry. In Russia and Great Britain, male ice dancers have a respect they do not enjoy here. What we're hearing from parents and their daughters is that there simply aren't enough male ice dancers here to go around. So many parents have turned to importing partners, in effect buying them at a great financial and often emotional cost.
It's usually about 10 girls to every guy that ice skates.
It's hard to find a girl and a guy that look good together, that have the same technique, same style, same body line.
I can't even put into words how hard it is. It's almost next to impossible.
Finding that perfect match, the mirror image of oneself, can require an exhausting search. The structured avenue happens once a year, the last day of nationals at partner tryouts. However, the number of boys in attendance is few.
These are the only men in the whole thing.
This need for male ice dancers has created a seller's market.
It's up to a guy who you want to skate with, where you want to skate with. Yes, you can definitely choose.
For the girls, though, ice dancing is a process of waiting to be chosen.
We spent an entire year going from Florida to California to Boston, everywhere looking for a partner. But it never occurred to us to go across the seas. We just got a call from a Boston coach that he had a boy there, and would we come in for a tryout?
It took Yves Shalom only a few hours during the tryout to realize she'd found her partner in Britain's Matthew Gates, and only 5 years for the team to medal at the novice, junior, and senior levels.
Basically, we met each other and we just clicked right away. It was like making really good friends.
The way we've done it has worked for us, but it doesn't mean it's going to work for someone else.
It's a huge gamble for the family to bring someone here not knowing. It's worse than the blind date because you're spending so much money, and you do it all for the love for your daughter.
5'8" Allison Sandler and her family gambled and lost. Her tall Russian import, Sasha Vorobeyev, provided an opportunity she couldn't find elsewhere, which left the Sandlers in a compromising position.
I think his attitude, generally speaking, was that I'm holier than thou and I'm a great skater and they want to pay for me and they'll do it because they can't find anybody else in America, so I'll make these demands. And he was able to get what he wanted for the most part.
Disappointed with Sasha's bad intentions, the Sandlers sent Sasha back to Russia, but they say they'd go through the process all over again. This importing of partners goes on because there are no rules that say it can't. You must be an American citizen to represent the U.S. at the Olympics, but not at the Nationals. All you need here is a green card, as is the case for British-born Matthew Gates and Russian-born Oleg Fedukov.
They came to Russia. We did a little tryout. I figured I could help this girl. They could help me.
Some parents would just take their kids and they would go over to Russia and kind of shop around and see, trying to find the best deal for less cost.
Juliana Socchetti and Oleg Fuchikov.
The Socchetti family that brought Oleg over to skate with their daughter had them compete at a novice level, well below the senior level Oleg had already competed at in Russia. Imagine Michael Jordan going back to college ball.
These ringers have had the advantage of state-supported training, professional level training from an early age, whereas our skaters' parents give everything, pay huge quantities of money, and our skaters work jobs, and our skaters go to school at the same time.
The Socchettis and Oleg had a deal for living expenses, a green card, a car, and more. But neither side ended up satisfied. Oleg is now skating with his third American partner, Debbie Cagle, who is no stranger to skating with foreign partners. Oleg is her second.
It wasn't really, an issue for me if he was Russian or American because it's allowed, and I just wanted a good partner.
But a good partner at what cost?
I think this year the approximate cost for the two of them will be about $70,000.
With such transactions continuing, what happens to the American teams? Let's not forget, the name of this event is the United States Figure Skating Championships. Amy Webster and Ron Cravette were as high as third at the Nationals, but since the influx of foreigners, their chances for success have been greatly affected.
I think it's wonderful that people are able to come to this country, which is what we've been founded on, to better their lives. But the paradox is that you have skaters and people who have worked their way up year after year being knocked out possibly at the top by someone who has flown in and takes that spot, and I find that unfortunate.
Unfortunate? Consider this. Foreign skaters who win at nationals cannot represent America internationally until becoming a citizen, a process that takes 7 years, leaving the U.S. to send lower-ranked, underdeveloped teams to the Olympics. Is this sending a distressing message to younger U.S. teams? 16-year-old Ryan Moyer, a junior Olympic medalist, thinks so.
It's just discouraging and upsetting to me because I've been trying for years to get where I'm going, and then somebody else brings in someone from another country. So it's just creating roadblocks for me and all the other people competing or looking for partners.
No, I don't really see it like that because I don't. I'm skating with an American girl, and it's really the skating that's brought us together. It's not that I've taken anyone's position away, because maybe there wouldn't be another person that could match it.
Americans, they say, well, those people came here and they taken advantages of their free training back in Russia. But I think the guys who come here, they have to have their own responsibilities. They can just milk these parents. I think they have to be very responsible for where they live and how they behave themselves, because nothing is free here in this life.
Is this helping American ice dancing? Well, there are two schools of thought. Some believe that the foreign skaters have elevated the standard of American ice dancing. Others believe that we're not developing our young male skaters who will represent us on the international level. But in the end, the question can be asked, what is winning about? Is it who has the most talent or who has the most money?